Hey everybody, welcome to TPIM SR Live. I'm your host, TruePowerIsMine. Thank you all for joining me today. There might be this might be one of those several show days. Trying to get things in focus here. All right. I want to give thanks to the Most High for allowing me yet again another opportunity to do this show. I'm a man of many hats, but I'm going to try to bring you information that you will find interesting and insightful. Now, I had something keyed up already, but seeing how I lost it in the woodworks, I want to jump over here real quick, right off the bat. I want to give you a critique of what's going on. We have a portion of society that really believes this COVID thing's a hoax. It's a government conspiracy, as it were, the Illuminati's end game. But you have to consider something. The numbers don't lie. Close to 200,000 people are actually in the ground now. Jordan Maxwell warned us. You remember on the before he got sick, I gave him one of his latest interviews. And he told us what was going to happen. But you can't tell people who wear flip-flops anything. Look at this. This is America. This is America. You see this? This is what you see at Walmart. Now, if you can't even keep your drawers up, now you want to talk about sagging, bagging pants. If you can't even keep your drawers up, how can you vote correctly? I mean, this female right here, obvious Trump supporter, will vote that way because of the benefits and the tangibility of what that entails. I want to show you guys more. Dude working around here, turd liquor. That's what the shirt says, turd liquor. He can cast a ballot. Look at this freak of the week. This is all happening in Walmart. Latest critique of U.S. society. This is the Jenner go. The turned men with beard and all. He almost looks like the white Jesus, don't he? With a little halo around his head and everything. And that's what they try to turn it into. But wait, there's more. Once again, I want to draw attention. And you're seeing the perpetrators. Look at this. This is corn. I mean, oh my God, folks. Do you not see what I'm talking about day in and day out? You don't grow your own food. It's in a bucket. Dude comes by, farts. Literally, if he was to fart right now, this would be speckled with fecal matter. Brother Bird, the Quentin, Brother David, peace and power. This is what I'm talking about. And they have enough nerves, 3 for 1. That's 1 ear of corn and 2 cheeks. Here we go. Don't know if this is a man or a woman. Gender ambiguous. Little Nazi hat. Tatted out. Heathens not even wearing shoes. And you wonder why the Moors had to go and do a couple of things. This is after a century of education and enlightenment. So having the best opportunity, you still go out the house like that. This is a critique of America. And here we go. Here's the queen, y'all. Here's the queen. See, sometimes you guys have to see these things for you like, no, this can't be real. True, this is, messed up. Oh, Dr. Short's in the house, yeah? Dr. Randy Short. You know what? I'll segue into a commercial. For those who can hear me right now, if you have it in you, please help fund Dr. Randy Short at Cash App. Go to Cash App, type in $, capital D, lowercase r, capital R, lowercase a, NDY, capital S, lowercase HORT. That's Dr. Randy Short, or as we know him on the show, DRS1. Help fund the liberation. Because don't forget, Blowjob Queen here, she doesn't have to worry about getting beat down by police. She doesn't have to be concerned about getting that call, ma'am, your son was pulled over by an officer and there was an altercation. My son is. No, he didn't make it, ma'am. You need to come down. Yes, Kamula. VP Blowjob Queen. Now, I wouldn't know nothing about that, but Willie Brown would. Now, look, I know this is some crazy shit. Once again, when we're talking about the decadence of our society, we're talking about the erosions of normalness. Someone took it upon themselves to write, I know what you did this weekend, whore. Somebody's caught up in their feelings. This is why I love having the ability to show you. This is what they're trying to turn Puerto Ricans and young black men into. This. Now, you know that's some sort of drag queen or something. You see the Adam's apple. But this is the filth that you're going to see at Walmart. Here we go. Here's another fine representation of regular American society. Fuck dogs. This guy's a dog fucker. His shirt says fucks dogs. That's where this is leading to. Do you not see? Look. If you can get a man to drink out of a straw like that, then you can get those same men to say, hey, it's cool to fuck a dog or a chicken or a mouse or a rat. We have some Wuhan up in here. Huh? Now, this is about the most, I guess, non-shocking smoke weed every day shirt. Old dude. Once again, look at the people. Don't forget, prostitution's for old boy here. Weed and drug is for old boy. Oh, you may slang it, you may pimp it, but it's designed for dude here. Oh, wish you guys wake up. Goodbye, hello. Once again, another depiction of current American society. Oh, it gets worse. Trust me, it gets worse. And I want to thank you, the confidential informant who sent me this link and told me to review this and kind of critique it. Now, these people are obviously making fun of the Corona frenzy. Let's just say it. It's CF, Corona frenzy, okay? And, once again, I just keep going back to what, I had a conversation with Jordan Maxwell the other day, basically like 4 days ago. And I want to, I was wanting to bring him on the show, but I don't want to bring him on the show now. I think he really needs to heal up. If you guys would go back and listen to that video that I did with him. Oh my God. Brother Murders, comedian, Wayne, Peace and Power Brothers. Welcome to the show. He breaks down some stuff in that show. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Look at this nasty ass heathen right here. Look at her. Her trousers are down to her knees. That's bare, raw ass. I know you guys can't probably see that because of the video quality here. I'll try to use my finger for a filter, but you see that raw, nasty ass. If she farts, queefs, anything, all this products, I would say it's already contaminated anyhow. So while you're sitting here worrying about a mask, oh my God, I gotta have it. There's freaks out here. I mean, I have walked into Walmart myself and personally Seen an old man set. You know how you walk in, they had that little cooler, not a cooler, but it's refrigerated, but it has the little sandwiches in there, the little hoagie sandwiches or a burrito or whatever. This fool was sitting where his raw ass, not his raw ass, but his pants, but ass was on the product. Did you see workers come by and say, hey, old man, get your ass up and move it? Nope. Did you see any workers come by and spray it with Lysol? Nope. I've seen people like in the bakery section, you know how you can grab them donuts? Yeah. I seen them finger bang those things all the way up. All the way. It's like, what the fuck? You got to touch each and every pastry up in this motherfucker? You got a pastry fetish? What is this? We are surrounded, brothers and sisters, by nasty, ungodly, unclean people. They do need a mass ass. It's called underwear, drawers, trousers, pants, skirts, dress. Fuck. Hell, even a loincloth will work at this point. Now, here's this guy. This is someone who made his mother proud. Will fuck for beer. And he's nondescript, so he's open to, once again, chickens, dogs, cows, men, women, chicken legs, hobos. It does not matter as long as you have a beer. Now people are like, oh, True, you're just being overly dramatic. Well, look at this fool. He took a water bottle and cut it off, all right? Wrapped it around his head. Now, actually, that's a decent little face shield. He's an Asian gentleman. You can still see his slanted eyes. Let's not, whatever. But he can probably consider himself Caucasian. I come to learn, brothers and sisters, there's so-called black and white in every race. Even in amongst themselves. Hold on. Wait, there's more. There is more. Wash your mask. Now look at this nasty heifer. Got G-string on for a mask. Not even covering her no-tooth mouth. She has a wisp in her hand. Hard telling what she's going to whip up with that. But this is the type of nasty skanks that even though we see her acting in this nasty ass manner, don't forget, Brother David, quiet as kept. She can transform and turn into a Karen. A T-1000 race beast. Ready to call in an airstrike. Well, let's just say what it is. Calling a police strike. And take your ass out. You can smell that rice brown. The way this one looks, it might have a little lobster in there too. Chips and dips. Now, mind you guys, these pictures are all current. Mr. Man Boob here is hosting either he's a restaurant owner or else he's going to have a huge quinceanera, which is terribly irresponsible in this day of, well, pandemic. So I guess that's why that was that. And then you see the snake. See, they're trying to subliminally tell us things. Like this guy's a complete asswipe. Once again, and see, these people have a fixation. They have a fixation. And he got this little flip-flops on. This is the guy that you would see on a sex offender list. Oh, I'm just, it's just funny wearing panties in public. Disgusting, man. Disgusting. Lame. Now, here we go. I guess you guys don't see this here. For those who don't know, this is propane. In the city areas, you might not be familiar with this product. In the country, you use it not necessarily for camping, but I've seen people run their little heaters in the winter with this stuff. I've seen people run their stoves. They just run a little propane line out, and literally they don't have gas or electricity in it. And this stuff is highly flammable. If any of these canisters is slightly compromised, and boom, oh girl here or boy, I don't know. I think it's a girl because it looks like it has flowers, but I don't want to be, accused of being a hater. Calling something that looks like a chick when it's really some dude acting like a chick. Whatever, who knows? And there it is, right here. They call this Bush and Bush Light. Mullets went out in the 90s. Father and son here are sharing experience. This is what it's supposed to be about. Whether you agree with dude or not, you can obviously see he's instilling things into his son that makes whatever, if it's hate, installed, if it's criminality, installed, if it's deviant sexual behavior, installed. This is what's whack. Now, this is not uncommon for hillbilly types to come in with raccoons. This mom thinks this is cute as a pumpkin pie smashed in your face. This little girl, we're having a middle pandemic. Yeah, touch my raccoon, honey. This dude has a raccoon. I just can hear the banjos play. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, make him squeal like a pig, Paul. Hold on. And then I'm gonna go to the YouTube video, but I want to show you more of this. Oh, you think this is an innocent picture? No, my friends. Since when does your ass crack become a place for your reading glasses to slide into? Hold on, let me just reach this bread, Margaret. That's some nasty, filthy, trifling, nasty shit. Every time he touches that, booty juice is getting on these nasty, ungloved hands, and he's touching the bread. He's touching the bread like he just don't give a shit. Dude, this is happening all over the country. Now, these are just people. I have told you about workers. So I want this to be in your mind. I'm not trying to hurt your fast food companies. I'm not trying to hurt your restaurants, but I want this in your mind. When you're sitting out there playing the role, having that little Hallmark scene, I'm telling you, behind those closed doors in the kitchen, things are going down. Motherfuckers wiping ass sweat straight out their booty hole, putting it on silent. Sister Sandra, welcome to the show. Peace and power. Brother Murders, peace and power. And Wild 90th, I'm glad you made it. Indeed. Now here's another. Where to even begin? We have salmonella issues with these lizards. People don't realize this. Now this feminist. I'm sorry. Yeah, you can obviously tell this chick's a feminist. I mean, the only thing feminine about this broad is the fact that she's wearing a dress. But I can tell by looking into those dead, cold eyes, she believes in killing babies. She believes in the destruction of the family. She believes that men are the enemy. That's why she has these nasty ass lizards all up on her. Now, you guys can say, that's being pretty judgmental, True. If I'm wrong, please, in the comments, point out where I'm wrong. Point out, no, True, this chick is the model of femininity. You want some broad running around here with a couple of gecko, super steroid out lizards, shitting and pissing all over, clawing her ass up. You go rubbing, for you titty lickers out there, you go licking those things, you might catch salmonella. Tails all on that nasty shit. Well, here's another idiot. I mean, this is what I love about this. This shows you You know, this show, and if you notice, I don't know if you guys been keeping track or not, but the non-melanated debauchery is kind of high. I haven't seen no brothers or sisters clowning yet. But wait, give them time. Give them time. Now look at this sloppy. Sorry. I'm so sorry, y'all. It's like I'm getting PSD flashbacks. Oh God, no. What can I say? What can I say? How can I critique this? Okay. Obviously, we have some sort of domestic battery issues, or we have a pest issue where like someone has a serious case of bed bumps, or those are some sort of STD lesions. Once again, anything that this wipes up against, booty juices, for those who are ass connoisseurs. I just want you to understand what you're dealing with, man. Everything that comes out of here is nasty. Everything. No, I'll just leave it at that because I'm trying to keep this PG. All right. But yes, either she's some sort of meth whore or, I wouldn't say meth whore. That's kind of wrong. But she obviously is out there trying to get some looks, just like our next our next contender. Looks like we have a cameo of Princess Leia doing the Jabba the Hutt scene. All right. This one would actually be acceptable if I didn't have to look at it. Brother Kenneth, peace and power. But once again, whoever thought that this was a good idea to go walking around like this, all right, don't forget, my whole thing is I'm not here to body shame this chick. I don't care about that. Only thing I care about is all of the juices flying off her body onto this bread that your baby has to eat, on this bread that you have to touch. She's up here, boob sweat, ass juice, because you know she rubbing that shit, touching stuff. Come on, let's not play dumb here. There's some random ass goofy car. Here we go. This dude here, this is his gal. All right. And that's not leggings. That's bare ass. That's some Daisy Duke type shit. He holds his head up proud. This is what you want, guys. Not. Everybody's getting a show but him. But him. Let's one more. Then we're gonna get to this other deal I want to talk about. Okay, now here's a. Oh shit! I thought that was a brother for a second, but it's not. It looks like a Hawaiian or Eskimo, but I don't understand. Oh my God! Do you guys see what this man's wearing? That's like little girl's leggings, and the feet are turned so his nose is right where her butt would be. This is the type of filthy, jinky ass bullshit I'm talking about, man. Okay. Let's see if I can do this. Let's see if I can spin this, all right? I know what you guys think you're seeing, but you're not really seeing what you think you're seeing. You're seeing a confused individual who's trying to emulate what she has seen. This poor baby's trying to emulate what she has seen. That's why she's trying to get the straight hair. She's trying to have the ass showing. That's what you're seeing. You're seeing a sick person, a person who needs help. And this person ain't going to give it to him. This person ain't going to. Smoke weed. Wait, what does it say? Smoke crack, worship Satan, fuck midgets. That's not cool. Look what this says. He smoked crack. He worshipped Satan's. Apparently, he intercourse with midgets. Huh, there's a little person right there, ain't it? Hmm? There's a little person right there. Dude, is the spirits not talking to you guys? Worships, hold on. Worships Satan. There's a little child right here. And then once again, I don't care what skin this child's in. At this stage of the game, everything can be everything. But if he's instilling things, by the time she gets a little older, it's over. Nobody needs to be victimized. That's all I'm saying. Oh, this is classy. Crown Royal. Mm-hmm. Now, I can't say nothing about drinking, guys. You all know that I've been known to have a drink or two. Oh, my God. All right, here we go. This is acceptable, yeah. So the next time you hear motherfuckers talking about the problem up in Chicago, they need to pull up their pants. No. The problem in Chicago and wherever, every place poor people are killing each other, is that there ain't no money for them to live like this. If you was in a poor neighborhood, you go walking out like this, you're going to get ripped off unless you're on the clock. And if you're on the clock, you're being protected by who? Pibbity pimp. This is what we're dealing with. Could you picture Brother Leonard, Brother Murders? Could you picture bleach pancakes? Stop for 1 second, y'all. Stop. If you took your daughters, let's say you had daughters, you two had two daughters apiece, and as you're walking into Walmart, you see this in front of you. How you gonna explain to your daughter that ain't what you need to be? This ain't gonna attract nothing but dudes that are gonna be weak and pathetic, for real. Because a real cat, that just ain't gonna work. And look at this freak, another sex offender on the way. Nobody knows I am a lesbian, and he's hiding in plain sight. Oh, you can't see this guy, but apparently it's supposed to be some sort of flower and a Flavor Flay and look-alike. The dude kind of looks like Flavor Flay, but you know, let's not even get into all that. Here we go. Walmart seems to be the spot, doesn't it? I mean, to think. I'm just want to put this in you guys' mind. To think for 1 second. This is acceptable. This is it's appropriate to walk out the house. Now you could argue, I can hear people already in true, they were coming from swimming. They were swimming and they had to go in there and get some ice cream and butter. ice cream and fucking butter. Yeah, that could be true. They could. They could. And they could also put on some shorts and get that butter and ice cream. That's ice cream. This girl's holding the ice cream like victory. I got it. And you're going to see it. It's going to go in. It's going to come out. But a lot of it's going to stay. Brown, peace and power. Welcome to the show. But wait. We're only on page 11. I promise you I will not go past page 13. It's just a train wreck. I just can't believe people would actually walk their ass up in a store with this nonsense on. Oh, this guy's holding pork. That's fucked up. He's actually holding pork. Oh, buddy. So this must be so heinous. Oh, it's just us fuck off. That's kind of weak, but sure. I don't know why I'm getting these blocks. Now that's creepy, yeah. If a van like this ever, and I mean ever, pulls up in your neighborhood, don't let your babies run up to it. There's the ice cream. There goes the ice cream lady. There goes the ice cream lady. Please. There goes your kids in the back of that van. Here we go. Not that's what you call the smiling ass syndrome. This has a nice little smile. I can't believe that. Wow. Wow. And this chick's here is like, this fat, disgusting pig. But in the back of her mind, she's probably thinking about it. Sitting on old boy. And 13, the final page, man. I can't handle no more of this. This has to be it. I mess around and look at hours of this. Oh my God. Yeah, this is bananas. This chick's looking like Guantanamo Bay refugee. Like she just got finished water bag. I mean, she's using a bag around her head. She's using bags around her hand. And she's looking at bananas. This shit's bonkers. Balls out, huh? Okay. The problem with this. The problem with this. Is they don't have a regulation soccer ball. All right, we're just gonna go next. I can see you. You guys can't read this, but if you can smell my farts, you are not far enough apart. That's what that says. That's pretty funny. Okay. So this is a video that was sent to me by a confidential informant. She lives musty. Yeah, boy, y'all are being harsh today. And I love it. Shit, that's what we talking about. Some real talk, yeah. They talk real about us. You best believe that. Real lies.
I don't know about you, but I'm getting pretty sick and tired of all of these fake online business gurus.
Yeah, like you, buddy. I'm sick and tired. What do we got here? We got a cheetah. Hold on. Before I begin this presentation, I do want to take this time out to thank everybody that's shown love. Become a Patreon subscriber. There are some, there's a couple of Mark from Anaheim videos on Patreon that hasn't been released on YouTube. They will always stay over there on Patreon. Some other content. I do want to announce the domain name of specialreporttv.com. We got it, y'all. I had to work with it to get the coding right, so it will actually be rendered in a browser. But I'm working on a website. It will be our no censorship. I mean, like, honestly, yeah, seriously, I censor a lot of my material on the show on YouTube. Just imagine what the show would be totally uncensored. And that's what you're going to see over there on Special Report. It's going to be everything you expect and more. It really is. So I want to thank the Patreons. I want to thank all you viewers and commenters. I want to thank all my guests. I want to thank God. I want to thank my children. I want to thank Captain Crunch for providing me the energy I need today. But more importantly, I do want to thank all you souls that went to Cash App to help fund the show. That's Cash App TPIM SR Live. All one word, all capital letters. I just want to say thank you, man. Because I know you don't have to. But that revenue has helped tremendously. And now that I have such an uncertain future, it has really been, dare I say, a gift from heaven. And those of you who have donated, you know that just as much as my words or the contents of the show has touched you, your generosity and your sharing has given me renewed hope for humanity. We can do this. We will do this. We have no choice but to move forward. Now let's continue.
Felt periodically is the necessity of denying Africanness, but that necessity has been created by a steady stream of white originating argument about claiming that you cannot be Indian if you are also black. Initially, it was not Native people who were making that argument. Whites made that argument in the process of disinheriting Native people in various kinds of ways. And
did you hear what the lady said? That's why Dr. Short said he wanted 2 checks. One for the slavery and one for the dispossession. You see, here's the reality, folks. Whether you believe the information or not on the show, it's the truth. And the truth doesn't have to be validated by no lying ass human fucking being. Period. Now, all you humans that get it, well, welcome to the family. We are fast approaching a point in time where the lies of the past will come out into the light of the present. We are victorious. But we have to do what it takes to be winners. Some of you are going to have to never blow your cover. Some of you are going to have to blow your cover and educate others. Some of us are going to have to fund those of us who are on the run, in the streets, getting the information, reading the papers. Because believe it or not, except for on this show, but I'm talking about, Sister Raynetta's show, Black Sunrise. I'm talking about We All Be Free, Ron Herb. I'm talking about Truth Be Told, Dimebag. I'm talking about Lance Scurv. I'm talking about Jason Black, the Black Authority. I'm talking about all these people that are out there. You guys don't know what you're funding. It's your liberation, man. This thing is really not about likes or fucking clicks of views. This shit is about Brother Isaac getting that information he needs. And when he rolls out into the street, he's hitting somebody that will never hear the fucking show, never see a video. This show is about bringing forth professionals that can tell us about symptoms of mental health, can tell us about symptoms of physical health, can tell us about symptoms of financial health. I bring all that to you. And then on top of it, we sprinkle some spirituality. Because what good is it if you save your body, but you lose your fucking soul? What good is it if you become rich and powerful, but when you die, no one's really mourning? Some may call that vanity. Others will call it reality. Because if you do not want to lead a life that is worth mourning when it's over, then damn it, Just turn off your fucking computer now, jump into your car, and just go and have fun with your life, because you ain't changing shit. And we don't need you here. I'd rather have 10 captains, generals, lieutenants, majors than 1,000,000 corporals, privates, and ensigns. You guys are the leadership. They were talking some nonsense about the new face of civil rights, right? Populated with a convicted, I believe, Mexican guy, an Asian chick, a racially ambiguous guy, several gay black men, strong black women. But one thing I didn't see was that one black guy with the family, the strong black guy. You know, the black Leave It to Beaver, Ward Cleaver guy. You know, he's handles his business. You know, reason why you ain't gonna see him in some mess like that? Because he ain't gonna be down with the fagdom. He's not gonna be down with the criminality. He's not gonna be down with compromising his power in the home. He just ain't. So consequently, we have, and this is really the funny bit. Now, if you guys want to laugh, this is the part you laugh at. In 1950s, hold on, let me pull that up. Hold on, I want to pull up something. I want to pull up something real quick. I need to make sure that it's there. Oh my gosh. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Just give me a second. Because I've been looking through so much stuff. I don't see it. All right. I'll put up this one though. We'll talk about this freak in a second. But basically, the facts, as I recall them to memory from the article, back in the 50s, you had something like 75% of the children were brought up, reared in a 2-parent, 1-person working household. Nowadays, that number is about 40%. Now, does the deal from Walmart makes more sense? Now, but don't forget also, now, the reason why I don't glorify the 50s, I want to be honest. Yeah, more people were living a traditional family deal, whatever. But guess who's not coming over for dinner? Guess who's not gonna be the Boy Scout or choir director? Let's see, all that shit had to be erased for what? Sexual access. So now, he has to play at the table. Oh no. You have to allow this satanic cross-dressing freak to be the choir director or the Boy Scout leader. You have to. Remember when the Boy Scout got sued and they had to allow gays to be in the Boy Scout, and then a few years later, the whole joint gets bankrupt? Because an organization is like your human body, folks. Your human body is filled to the brim with your spirit, unless you're possessed, and then another entity can actually possess your body. Organizations filled with the spirit of the people in it. So if you have a bunch of dead, lifeless souls coming into your organization, you're going to have a lifeless organization. That's not my law. That's universal law, baby. You can't placate that. Now, the freak that you see up here is the first transsexual, satanic antichrist or whatever, and he's a Republican. And I crack up because he could be the most vicious, racist white male. But because he identifies as a transsexual, you can't say shit to him. Because he identifies as a Satanist, you can't say shit to him. You better call him ma'am, or else he'll have you locked up. Hate crime, boy. And this is a joke. It's just a joke. Yes, he is a Republican. In fact, let me show you. Right here. Hold on. Where is it at? This freak of the week. Okay. We're just going to have to do this old school style. Right here. If you guys trust Fox News, say transsexual Satanist Antarchist or Antichrist wins GOP nomination. All right. The dude has won the Republican nomination. Listen, man, it's not about Republican and the Democrats. It's truly about power and no power. They will embrace him because you know why? This dude will still vote to lock your ass up. He will still vote to crush you economically. He will still vote to allow redlining to continue. That's all they care about. They don't care if he's voting in a dress, high heel pumps. They don't care if he has on Stacey Adams or a nice suit and slacks. They don't care about none of that. They only care, is he going to toe the line? And obviously he is. And this should really smack in the face to all those Republicans as a party of Christianity. Really? So then how many Satanists are up in the church? Oh, no. Shouldn't have said that. How many transsexual Satanists are working as deaconess? Working as the preacher, the bishop, the elders, working as a lay person, layman's. It used to be called lay, but it got to be politically correct because of these freaks. Hey, there's lame persons. You know, it's a lame entity. Because your country's crumbling. The cohesion of this thing. Wait till that's your president. America has just elected their first binary trans species. You know, it'd be like a dude with a tail grafted onto the back of his head and like some sort of snout. And he claims like he's a raccoon or something. He's the coon. And you just elected him. But he's a homosexual coon because he sleeps with other male coons. You see how sick and twisted it gets so fast. So fast. We gotten to the point that no one literally knows what to think anymore about anything. You do realize there are certain fires in California that are burning are being blamed on gender reveal party. In other words, this couple, this normal couple, I might add, had fornication. Then they had gestation. And to their friends and family, they want to reveal something that is kind of sacred to most people, and that's the gender of their child. Because then you know what clothes to buy. Then you know which direction to start raising this child. But see, the freaks in the works, they want to destroy all that. There's no room for gender. Wait till the child's old enough. Wait till the child's old enough, really? How come they don't wait till the child's old enough? How come they try to get in there damn near in kindergarten to start putting these ideals in children's mind? But they got to tell you to wait. No, you need to wait. That normal shit has to come after we get our shot to indoctrinate. And no one calls it out. Brother Leonard. He's a Republican butt plug. I can't take this call right now. I know I do my live show so erratically that people are like, I've been trying to call you. I think it's rude. It's rude to you guys as a listener for me to pick up a phone call and start yapping away. Unless it's like, you know, a guest or something. But this is the freaks. This is the guy that's going to read to your little kindergartners. All right. You're supposed to wait for the gender reveal part until the kid knows what gender, but these guys need to go up in there right now, dressed up as China doll, and try to educate your children. You know, in a way, I'm really happy that this is happening. Or you're like, don't you want to save the earth, True? You can't save something that isn't real. The earth will save itself, if indeed it needs saving. No. I want to see the end of this sickening debauchery societal structure and system. I want to see the end across the board of human potentials being wasted so that irrational human beings can fulfill their quote unquote dreams. I want to see people who have been dispossessed, disenfranchised, and straight up dissed ascend to the rightful place of leadership and respect. I want to see that after the slaughter, those of us who remain, and there will be some that will remain, you're not going to kill us all. You haven't before, and you don't have it now. I don't know if you old-time listeners remember. Some of you new-time listeners don't recall this. A few shows ago, I was telling you guys about a secret weapon that the Chinese developed. It was basically a laser weapon to shoot down drones, right? Let's remember when I was telling you that? The Air Force heard us. Go wild blue yonders. Thank God you listens for a change. The Air Force tests anti-drone laser weapon. Also, friends, we already told you. I believe this is what the show I had on John Lear about the moon base and the coming war. John wasn't realizing what he was telling us about the directed energy weapons and all this thing. It's ultimately leading to the space war. Here's the reality, Yao. And I know you guys who are in the government that are listening to me will back this up, and I think it's okay to tell the people. The next superpower is not going to be about the power of the seas. Right now, it's he who controls the sea controls the world. Real soon and in a hurry, he who controls space controls the world. The real battleground will be space, yeah. That's why we're developing a space force right now. Talk about piecemeal, but hey, just got to accept what we can accept, right? I'm not joking when I tell you, you better brush up on your Chinese and Russian. I'm trying to be coded when I tell you this. I just want to say it so bad. We have to be careful. We have been sold out. All right, I want you to understand this. If you consider yourself a part of the nation, you consider yourself American citizen, you consider yourself forget the ideology of what we know. Let's not break it down that deep. Let's just say, the flag you identify with, like the sex you identify, the flag you identify with. You identify with the United States of America. You need to understand we have been betrayed. The reason why you will not get reparations is because they want to dissolve the system. It has done what it's needed to do. It has done what it has. The resources were pulled out of the earth and sent back where? The bulk of most, up until the last, 40 years, the the bulk of most commercially made available goods were sold where? What part of the world? Was it China? Nope. Was it Canada? Nope. Was it Australia? No. Was it South America? No. Was it Latin America? Nope. Was it North America? Hell no. Well, was it India? Get the fuck out of here. There's only one continent left. Well, actually two. And I'm not gonna insult your intelligence by even suggesting Antarctica was in the running. The majority of the world's goods that has ever been manufactured was traded and sold and bought in Europe. Now I'm talking about as soon as they realize, man, we can get on the boat and we can go and get these spices. We can get on a boat and we can go get these slaves. We can get on a boat. We can go get that gold. We can get on the boat. We can go get this. We can get that syphilis. I mean, come on, y'all. You have to understand, man. Time's running out. Time is running out. Now, what's going to happen in the future? I can tell you with certainty, there will be a temple built in Israel. I can tell you with certainty, there's going to be one world currency, one world government. And I can tell you with certainty, the things that are beneath our feet that basically use us, humanity, as pawn sacrifice for whatever may be out there, they're still going to be down there and they're still going to be doing their trickery. The reason why we have, and I know people don't want to hear this, but the reason why we have laws and rules that we come up with is so no matter, remember when I told you about the energy filling up the vessel that you live in, your body? If you're not strong, another entity, another energy force can come in there and basically possess you. Well, the laws supposed to keep us all free from that. How? Well, let's say the king is possessed by a demon straight up, or a jinn, or a jig, or an alien, or a clairvoyant, whatever. Doesn't matter. An outside entity. The king is straight up possessed. As soon as the king starts breaking laws, his head's supposed to roll just like a commoner's. But it doesn't work like that, does it? It doesn't work like that, does it? It's always the peasants, the serfs, the commoners, the slaves that are held to the letter of the law, while the nobles, the courts, the royals are above it. That's how you know the system in which you live in is corrupt in the base, because it's susceptible to demonic attack in a very real sense. And under orders of said kings, queens, emperors, prime ministers, presidents, lords, counts, dukes, blood is shed, is it not? That's why if you don't live up to the law, you don't live by the law, you shouldn't be up in politics. That should be by law. But that's not how it works. Please Google galactic. Okay, we can do this real quick. We're going to copy that. We're going to jump up here on this picture here. Post that right there, and we'll see what this comes up with. Galactic Sea Credit Standard. Now we're off into Star Wars world, which, you know, but yeah, I guess the universe, and then Space currency. Listen, here's the real sick part. I would suspect that most advanced societies at a certain level are more like animals than they are like us in any way, shape, or form. There is no economy in heaven. Or Shangri-La, or Elysium Fields, or Valhalla, or Agun, or whatever place of utopia you want to subscribe to. There is no currency up there. There is no the currency. The reason why they play because we dumb enough to play the game. We're dumb enough to suggest that no, I won't really do nothing to better myself unless I'm forced to hit a time clock. Oh, dur. And that's why we are still up underneath the king system. Oh, we call him the president or prime minister. But does the president not have goons that could come and snatch your ass up and kill you in the tower? Does the prime minister not have goons that can come and just murk you and brush that shit up underneath the rug? You see, my friends, there's no escaping it. Either you're free or you're not free. And the only person who can determine that for truth is you, because you're the only one who knows your limitations and your potential. I have met too many beautiful, intelligent, brilliant men and women that would have been afforded an opportunity, would have enriched this world beyond your belief. But due to hatred and malignization and the traditional bastardization of any type of intellectual property rights we come up with, it's either snatched, stolen, remarketed. Oh, look what I made. I made a car, yeah. Call me Henry Ford. It's disgusting. That's why I really hate history after all. When you see just how much dumb tommery has gone on, you would use most history books for kindling. That's about what they're good for. Most history books are just good enough to light a fire and make us s'mores. My nationality is humanity. I'm down with the final empire of humanity. The one that will rule for 1,000 years. 1,000 years. That's such a this lowball number. How come it can be 1,000 eons or 1,000 millennia? Just 1,000 measly fucking years. We need to set our bar higher, people, in our politics, in our spiritual leaders, and even with our economic overlords. Because if you guys don't think for 1 second you're a slave to money, then you have more self-repair to do than me. This will include TPIM. That's our live for today. I've been your host, TruePowerIsMine. And as always, live your life with integrity, without hate, envy, or greed. Brothers and sisters, please, 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 let's try to be kinder to each other. Peace and power, unity and victory, dignity and respect. I love you all. Liberation. I'm out.